Welcome to Thai PBS World. This is English news version to keep you updated, especially on political news in Thailand at the moment. So it seems the most interested issue must be election date.
That's right. And today we think we received the clearest signal as to when the election will be held. And this came from probably one of the most reliable persons in the government, Deputy Prime Minister Dr. Wissanu, who said that he believed that March the 24th is the most suitable day for the election.
Yes.
This is the clearest statement from anyone in the government.
Yes. It seems the election day is the contentious issue that we all have been paying so much attention, especially from New Year celebration. No. And this is the clearest statement possible until now.
And according to Kun Wissanu, March 24th is only one of the three options for the election date. There were talks about having the election earlier on the 10th and or the 17th of March. And Kun Wissanu today tried to explain why March 24th is the most suitable date.
Yes.
March 10th, he said, well, that was an idea floated, but if March 10 was the date, then parties campaigning in the election will have very limited time to do that. So that would not be good for politicians.
Yeah. Would it be March 17? That wouldn't be probable either, because March 17 would clash with university entrance exams. It seems that he has calculated the date quite carefully.
I think it's quite deliberate for him to come up with a statement today as to the date of the election, because only yesterday the Prime Minister General Prayut Chan-o-cha was saying that, well, election will be held by May the 9th, and he avoided being specific as to the exact date of the election. But somehow Kun Wissanu came out today, only a day after what the Prime Minister said, to emphasize that he believed March 24th is the day.
Yes. The time frame of 150 days after organic laws has been in place according to the constitution, still in function, and it's the time frame that the stakeholders involved have been calculating when should be the election date to suit time frame of 150 days.
And besides the election date that Kun Wissanu believes is the most suitable, he also mentioned that he expected the royal decree on elections to be published in the Royal Gazette next week.
Yes.
So if that happens, that will certainly set the ball rolling. And that means the March 24th election date will be something very, very concrete. So if you look at the Constitution on the articles related to elections, it's very clear that the Election Commission is obliged, to fix the election date within 5 days after the royal decree is published in the Gazette.
So let's take a look at the next graphic of within 5 days after royal decree on election is published. Election Commission is required to announce election date, which has to be at least 45 days thereafter, but within 50 days.
I think even though the question of the 150-day time frame is still being debated, it's very clear that members of the Election Commission have chosen to play safe, to be on the safe side. That means they want to include the whole election process, including the announcement of the results, as part of the 150 days, not only counting the election day alone. So that means that the Election Commission will try, they have to anyway, constitutionally speaking, to have the election results announced by May the 9th.
Yes, and obviously yesterday General Prayut, he told the public that definitely Constitution wouldn't be amended in this case. So it means that he would like to follow 150 days time frames. And according to the step, it means 15 days after election results are announced, an inaugural session of Parliament shall be held.
So that is something that will happen within May, in the month of May, and then the rest will follow, the appointment of the President of Parliament, and then the appointment of Prime Minister this will be another different scene to follow. So in short, Kun Wissanu Kriyangam, the Deputy Prime Minister, who is the legal expert of this government, has made it clear that he believes that election is most likely to be on the March 24th. But again, he emphasized that this is his own analysis, his own opinion, because the job of fixing the election date is up to the Election Commission.
Yes, we cannot emphasize enough that this is not official announcement yet. We still need to wait for official confirmation when the election date will be.
And in order to help our non-Thai audience understand the complexities of the upcoming election and all the activities connected to it, we will come up with some presentation to let you know things that we think that you need to know about Thai politics.
Let's see what's the basic information that you need to know for this upcoming, for the general election in Thailand. It would be the first general election since 2011 for Thai people.
But if we remember, 3 years after that, in 2014, there was another election, but not a successful one, because that election took place in the middle of a very chaotic situation in the country. There was months-long street protests against the Yingluck government, and which ended with the coup. And the election, which was held in February in 2014, did actually take place, but it was subsequently declared null and void by the Constitutional Court, because the way the election was held then was not considered to be complete, legally speaking, so it was nullified.
Yes, and because this would be the first election in the past 8 years, so we cannot deny that it's quite forthcoming. People are quite interested when it will be, especially first-time voters who are quite attentive to vote in this election. So let's wait and see for the official announcement.
So you can watch us every night, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday nights, 3 nights a week, in order to help you comprehend all the complexity of the Thai politics.
Yes, we will keep you updated with Thai politics with Thai PBS World, and we'll meet you again next Tuesday for Thai PBS World.